Hello, how are you doing today? I'm Fiadh. I'm an energy and spirit worker, Reiki Master, and Healing Arts Practitioner. And today what I'm offering is if you choose to use it this way, a distance energy work session, working with angelic energies, which I will just clarify that I do not approach the idea of angels through a specific religion. So if that's something that gives you a little bit of a pause, that's totally okay. This is also a Reiki session as well. If you want to just use one, if you just want to use the other, if you just want to use this as a tool for relaxation, the intention is always for your greatest good and of your free will, never infringing on anyone's beliefs or boundaries. So with that being said, this is just going to be a generalized intuitive session with aura scanning and then allowing you to receive whatever you may need. I didn't want to do any kind of vague or heavy themes right now. I don't think most of us need any more heaviness right now. So it's just going to meet you where you are for your greatest and highest good. And first off, if you want to like and subscribe and continue or keep up with my future videos, it is much appreciated. And with that being said, I'm going to center myself and then get into the session. Great. I'm just going to start working on an aura scanning a bit farther away from you, a little bit farther out in the field, and then if it's okay with you, I might step a little bit closer. There might be some gentle touch, maybe on your shoulders or your hands. If you have any issues with touch and any touch boundaries, please just let me know. I can do everything with hover hands as well. There is a lot on your left side. Heaviness right by the feet and the legs. and the root. Pardon. I hope you don't mind the traffic noises. Everyone has decided to be very loud. Okay, just stepping a little bit closer. There's a lot right on the right solar plexus and abdominal region. Just a little bit closer. Even more right in the where the heart and the solar plexus meet. Going to work with this big old selenite block to clear and move through your energy field. Feeling a lot in the parts of the body that are more ruled by fear and safety of material resources. If I lack a feeling of support or connection, of course, that might not be for everyone, but I think a lot of people are struggling with anxiety, isolation, uncertainty. Just moving through and clearing overstimulation and overwhelmed. Moving a little bit farther out. And I just want to, if you are okay with this, I'm feeling really called to work with some spirit medicine, inviting in the deer spirit. And if at any point something difficult to process comes up, or you need a break, feel free to take one. Let me know. The first time I did a Reiki session on my own, and this has been a thing a few times during the times where I've invited in the deer spirit, that's always when people have been like, can I just take a moment? Totally fine. Sometimes you just need a minute to yourself. Looking through the crown and the third eye, loosening up your inspiration, your inner vision. There might be so much fear and uncertainty that you're constricting your ability to see clearly, to connect clearly, to think your way out of something. Being in fight or flight mode is not conducive for reasoning and logical thinking, or inspiration or creativity, and how both connect. Seiki, Seiki, Seiki. Through the emotion and the mental layer of the heart, and further out into the spiritual layer. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time working on your left side. This is my right side, so that would be your left. And if the camera switches things around because I have a terrible sense of direction, just pretend like I'm working on your left side. I'm seeing a pine tree. Just going to focus on the legs, ankles, and feet. I'm seeing the ocean, a boat. Through your sense of purpose and your sense of belonging, clearing the field so there's space for both simultaneously. Through the throat, imposter syndrome. I'm just going to go a little bit closer if you don't mind. A little bit closer into the physical. Easing the connections, the vocal cords, just using this for the crow's eye. I'm not sure why, but the Rhythm Crow's eye, this one specifically always reminds me of a beetle of some sort, like a scarab, or one of the beetles in the scarab family. Just sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. need to hold on to all of this tension and fear at all times. You're worthy of a life free of uncertainty and fear, just sweeping through the shoulders. This is the space of freedom. Of being truly authentically aligned. So I always think of this as like the energetic wings. Seeing a dragonfly. Into the solar plexus. Just moving outward. I invite you, if you are still aware and feel like participating, just take a moment with yourself to recenter, to rebalance your own center of gravity and of space that you're holding for yourself. Just grounding into your own body. I'm going to place this under your feet. Since I just mentioned the dragonfly, you don't mind. I'm going to briefly read from this book that goes with the Animal Oracle deck, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I'm just going to read from the Dragonfly. Somewhere in here. There it is. The Dragonfly, Master of Light, Illusion, and the Mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, and shimmering and changing. When the dragonfly card emerges, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still? Dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand might be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate, busy mind. To bring into balance, focus on the breath. So we're just centering. Moving down. And focus on the root. This is just flower essences, plant essences I made. We're just focusing now on the sacral. Back into the solar plexus. It's not quite the central point. I guess the heart is more the middle point. But that core aspect of balance of your physical body, your gut, your digestive valve, your physical center of gravity. If you feel like you've been struggling with a very busy mind and a busy body, a busy body, was like, when you're so exhausted or you've gone a really long time without sleeping, so it's almost like you don't know how to relax anymore. I don't know if other people experience that, but I know those times I've had to pull all-nighters, and by the time it's the next day, I'm just like, I physically don't know how to sleep anymore. I eventually do, but it takes a while. It's almost like you're training your body and your mind to learn how to be at peace, to feel ease, to feel worthy of ease and peace. Just moving through and fluffing your auric field, moving through the legs and the ankles so you can release some of this built up energy in your legs and feet. Your root. Alright, I hope you feel a little bit better now. A little bit lighter, clearer, calmer. Whatever it is you may need. I'm sending you all of the best. I honor you on your journey. Have a wonderful rest of your night.